One of the things that irks me most about comic book culture is the hive mind. It seems all individuality of opinion is expressly forbidden. Now, maybe I'm wrong, and everybody really does think that Watchmen, Dark Knight Returns, and Alan Moore's Swamp Thing are the greatest moments in four-color serialized fiction, but I doubt it. What I think is much more likely is that many reviewers, YouTubers, and fans are simply scared of stating their own opinion for fear of not being cool, being picked on, laughed at, or even shunned. I am here to say that I fear none of this, as I am not into comics for the community of it, but the enjoyment I get out of them. And that is what I want for all comics readers, to enjoy what you enjoy because you enjoy it, not because it's mandated. So, to help start tearing down the walls of approved comic think, I'm going to tell you some of my unpopular opinions. Note, I am not trying to be a contrarian. These are my genuine feelings. Some are far more relevant than others, but I digress. First, I think both Alan Moore and Frank Miller are overrated and did more to destroy the medium of comics than any other individuals. Also, Frank Miller draws like a baby monkey. My all-time favorite issue of any comic ever is DC Comics Presents number 4, featuring Superman and the Metal Men teaming up against Chemo and IQ. I wouldn't trade my copy of it even for a mint, giant-sized X-Men number 1 signed by everyone who worked on it. Bill Mantlow's Incredible Hulk run is infinitely better than Peter David's. I detest Jim Lee and Toddler McFarlane both personally and artistically. Rob Liefeld is okay in my book. 1950s Batman was the best Batman. Stan Lee is the best comic writer, bar none. John Byrne is the best comic artist, bar none. I hate the artwork of John Romita Jr., no matter how much John Byrne likes it. Bob Burden's Flaming Carrot is funnier than anything Keith Giffen has ever done. John Byrne's run on Fantastic Four is the greatest run in all of comics. Yes, even better than Lee and Kirby's. Ross Andru and Jim Mooney are my favorite Spider-Man artists. The Archie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures comic series is far better than the original black and white Mirage offerings. Superman is cooler than Batman. Larry Hama's G.I. Joe run is criminally underrated. Neil Gaiman's writing is overrated. Mobius's art is overrated. I think Action Ace sounds cooler than Man of Steel or Man of Tomorrow. Bill Lignante's art on The Phantom cements him as one of the 10 all-around best comic artists of all time. Lobo doesn't even come close to being as tough or cool as Terra Man. Mr. Fantastic would easily beat Batman. Punisher and Ghost Rider wouldn't stand a chance against Streaky the Supercat and Beppo the Supermonkey. This just scratches the surface of my comic book opinions, but goes to illustrate my point. You are allowed to think differently than conventional wisdom. Now, do I expect you to agree with all of this? No, nor do I want you to. I want you to have your own opinions. I'm just showing that going against comic book orthodoxy doesn't immediately result in a flaming bolt from the sky crashing through your window, smiting you down where you stand. And if people disagree, so what? Why should what other people like affect what you like? And if someone does give you a problem, ask them to name an original, unpopular opinion of theirs. Chances are, they can't. They are just automatons of the comic book hive mind, and you should not waste your time with them. So be yourself. Share your genuine feelings. Read what you like. Talk about your favorite comics. Do the American thing, and use the right of free speech to express what you feel in your hearts. Take the lessons of bravery and fortitude from your favorite comic hero and fear not what others think, but say and do what you think is right. Remember, 1984 was 38 years ago. Big Brother can't arrest you for your thought crimes. In other words, help make comics fun again by having fun with comics. I thank you very much for listening. Until the next video.